What's up, everybody? Trinity here, and welcome back to the 2nd Street Marvel. It's New Comic Book Wednesday. That's right, guys. New comic books are back, and today I'm going to present you all with my comic book pull list. Now, if you don't know what a comic book pull list is, there should be a video right up here where you can go and learn a little bit more about that. But before we get into my comic book pull list today, guys, I want to talk a little bit about something, guys. You know what? New comic books are back, and I know you're happy. I know I'm happy. We're getting our comic books back on a weekly basis. We've got all kinds of great comics out there getting ready to come our way. It's been a while. It's about time. And there's this whole new thing called Back the Comeback. You know, they're doing this thing, you know, that they're, trying to bring it back, back the comeback, right? Hashtag Back the Comeback. Well, let me ask you guys something. How do you feel about Back the Comeback? Let me know about your feelings down in the comments below. I would really like to know them, because for me, I gotta say one thing, like, you know what? You don't have to run any fancy campaigns or anything. Like, I've been backing. I know, like, everybody out there in the comic community that I follow here on YouTube has been backing the comeback. We've been out there backing all these books anyway. We've got our comic book pull list. We're out there making reviews on these books every single week they were coming out. We've been backing the books. What about you? Are you just now getting back into comic books and backing the comeback? Or are you just like me, somebody who's sitting there just waiting for the comic books to come back? That's all we want. You don't have to do a fancy campaign. You can just bring me the books. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. I'm happy though. I'm happy they're back. I'm not hashtag backing the comeback. Dang it, I've been backing. We're back. And just like every week, okay, I'm gonna start off my comic book pull list with Marvel. Then go into DC and small press and indies and all that stuff afterward, okay? And starting right off, like I do every other time with Marvel is... Oh. They didn't put out any books yet this week. And moving right into DC, we've got Deceased Unkillables issue number 3. This is the last book. This is the, the zombie variant cover of it. I don't know. I've been getting these ones. I like them. They're pretty cool. And this is the last one of them. As far as I know, but I've really liked the story here. What Tom Taylor's been doing with this series, it's been pretty decent. This the Deceased Unkillables is like the villain side of everything that happened. Kind of that perspective, I guess, if you will, as opposed to where we've seen we got very little glimpses of that in the regular DC series. Altogether, I can't wait. I can't wait to get into this one. Gonna be reading that here very soon. Now, the next one I've got here is Justice League issue number 44. Guys, I'm only picking this up because Robert Venditti is now writing Justice League. I believe was this one of those ones that released... no, I don't think it was. But yeah, I think this was one of those ones that released on digital a couple of weeks ago because DC kept putting out books on digital for the heck of it. And they gave me a physical copy of it right here. Thank you. I only got the book since Venditti has been on it because he's been doing such a good job with Hawkman. But I went ahead and picked this up while I was there. And this is one of those ones, I think if you saw my video where I said, I'm not going to buy that book on digital and then buy the physical copy, but I did with Hawkman. And I guess when Hawkman hits the shelves, I'll be buying that one as well. Now that's all I have for DC here. The next one I've got is on IDW Comics, and this is Star Wars Adventures, The Clone Wars Battle Tales, issue number 1. I got this one because the writer is Michael Morisi, one of my favorite writers from coming out of last year. Writes a lot of great comic books, and he's writing some Star Wars here, this Clone Wars Battle Tales. He's a great writer, and this book right here is issue number 1, and it was one of those ones, I'm not sure if they're still going to do it this way, but it's supposed to come out 5 issues week after week, or was it 4 issues? Week after week. This week, next week, next week, next week. I'm not sure if they're still going to do that. I'll, keep you updated here very soon. Make sure you check out some of my live streams that I do every morning. I'll probably be talking about this tomorrow morning after this video releases, so on Thursday. But anyway, guys, I can't wait to read this one, see how it is. You guys know I don't read a whole lot of Star Wars, but Michael Morisi is doing this one. Can't wait to read it. Now, the next one I have here is on AWA. That's Artists, Writers, and Artisans. They got these upshot books that their line that they're calling. This is Year 0. This is a variant cover, I believe. Let me see. And this is issue number 1 of 5, and you can see it wraps around on the back there. Of the cover. So pretty nice little cover there. Now all these, like, this company is a new company. They just started, but like they were starting to launch all their titles right as this pandemic hit and everything. But these, like, some of them were timed like almost perfectly for it. But I can't wait to read this one. It's being written by Benjamin Percy. Benjamin Percy has been doing a pretty good job. Some of the titles that I've read by him. Can't wait to get into that one as well. And that's all the comic books that I have for this week, guys. Now, there are digital comic books out there being released. Marvel released some digital comic books this week. Did you guys go read them? If so, what books did you pick up? And how do you feel about that? Some of the things that they're doing. They released some of the books that they released some of the books on digital only, finishing out a series. And now I'm telling you, I've talked about this one on some of my live streams before. Hawkeye issue number 5. Just give me the physical copy. Come on, man. Come on. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got for my comic book pull list this week. Thank you all so much for tuning into the Second Street Marvel. Now, let me know down in the comments below which of these comic books would you like to see me review first, or would you like me to do some more in-depth reviews on. Thank you so much for being here today. Again, my name is Trinity. Thank you for being here on the Second Street Marvel. If you're not already, please make sure you subscribe, click the little bell, and all of that good stuff. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Give it a thumbs down if you don't, which is weird. I don't know why you would do that. It's a comic book pull list video. But while you're at it, make sure you share it with a friend and invite them to come hang out with us here on the Second Street Marvel. You all have a very good day. Get out into your local comic book shop if you're able to. Read some awesome comics, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.